talent in the country. A collection by Lekha Poddar of Creative India reinforcing white as the color for the season. Pure classic lines fall softly, adding grace and beauty to the body. The sequence is closely followed by the off-white kurtas and beige churidars, enhanced by the use of sandalwood accessories. Applique saris, worked over with exquisite embroidery, offer a dressy look. Folio is always encouraging new talent, and it's no wonder that Jason Cherian, a Damania Award winner who leads the Folio in-house collection design team, began his career at this store. The inspiration for this collection has been derived from grill work. And now a highly innovative collection by the two talented sisters from Calcutta, Mona Lamba and Pali Sachdev, who sell their clothes under the designer label Mona Pali. The talented duo love experimenting with all kinds of materials, from terracotta buttons to kantha work, and even have Madhubani paintings incorporated in their designs. This collection has been inspired by the tribes of Northern Thailand, in which they have chosen to depict the imagery of the native tribes. The dramatic work done on the yokes and borders of the kurtas and crinkled cotton skirts make a striking contrast with the beige and off-white fabrics. Certainly, a winning collection all the way. This collection will definitely make the younger set sit up and take a second look. Matrix, catering to the younger people, had trendiness on hand. Short minis and evening dresses in various shades, with very basic, simple cuts, molding the contours of the body perfectly. Ever since Folio began 3 years ago, it's been consistent in the quality of designer clothing it has offered its clientele. India's fashion milieu teems with design talent. And as expected, the guests for the show include high-profile people from all over India.
David, you were one of the guests today at the Folio show. Tell me, what did you think of the designs? Were they on par, I'd say, with the international level? And how far do you think we could go?
I think the clothes are extremely beautiful. They were very well presented, they were well made, and it was very exciting to see the collection. And I really thought that this was definitely very close to what we see abroad in international terms, and yet it had a very strong Indian identity, which is very important because these are Indian designers showing in India. And I think they express an identity which is peculiar to us and to our culture and to the needs of the people who wear the clothes. And in that sense, I thought it was an excellent, really excellent presentation.
Do you think a show like this could show elsewhere abroad in the Western world?
I definitely think it could, because if we are having shows that represent Indian talent, I think we saw some of the best here tonight.
Bold and dramatic are the words to describe this collection by Manoviraj Khosla of Bangalore. Flowing outfits with grill-like long jackets and long kurtas with straps makes an understated reference to bondage. Unusual accessories made specially to complement the outfits add to the effect.
Manoviraj, you showed your collection today at the Folio show. Could you explain something about your collection?
The whole collection was in cotton apart from the saris, which was in satin crepe, and I'd basically used only 3 colors: coffee brown, black and off-white. And there were a lot of straps, and it's not exactly a bondage collection, but it's sort of on those lines. I'd used 2-3 motifs, which were then taken onto the saris as well. It wasn't an Indian collection or a Western collection, it was a combination of the two, I think. But I think the emphasis certainly was on the Indian clothes.
How well did you think your clothes were represented on stage? What do you think of this unusual ramp?
I think the ramp was brilliant because I think everybody got to see the show properly. And it's a difference because everybody's used to seeing the same ramp, and it sort of gets a little monotonous by the end of it. But I think today was nice, and I've spoken to a few people after the show, and they've been quite happy, and they've found it rather interesting.
Manoviraj has interplayed with 3 colors, combining them effectively to create beautiful long kurtas and loose trousers and saris. And now, a breathtaking collection by Pallavi Jayakishan. Inspired by the ancient art of basket weaving, the collection has been created by weaving strips of tussar silk into the fabric, using the laborious and time-consuming art of basket and cane weaving. Adding to the beauty of the collection is the delicate handmade lace, enhancing the weaving techniques. And now the grand finale by Rohit Bal. His collection is divided into two parts. The inspiration for the first part is the Roman Empire. It's an austere interpretation of the splendor of Rome. Sheer organza, basket weave silks, and enormous coats and basic earth tones. The collection is adventurous and experimental with a great emphasis on accessorization. From specially made Roman sandals and leather to headgear, wristbands and amulets. The collection is dramatic in its stark simplicity and would require a certain degree of courage to actually wear these clothes off the ramp.